Guys, look what I found on Marketplace. Cargo Glide. It's the 1500 model. Picked it up for 300 bucks. I drove 2 hours to go pick it up. These things are about $1,500 to $1,700 new. This one, as you can see, is well used. It actually came out of a Ram truck, very similar to that one, so it fits perfectly. So all the stars aligned for me to go get it, so I had to do it. These sides right here are leaning. They're kind of soft. This is plywood under here, and these bolts down through here that holds this side on. That plywood over the years has gotten soft, I guess, but I've got an idea on how to fix that. So bring those sides up. So it rolls out like it should. So here's a look at the underside of it. Cage looks good. The plywood is, I think it's going to be okay. I know it's weak up here around the edges, but it might be okay. These sides are definitely loose. And I can take my fingernail and put behind this bolt and washer. So they definitely, the head of the bolt has sunk down into the wood. You can see there. And I got a little bit of deterioration in the plywood here. Let me get it tore down and get a better look at it. I'll pull this one side off right here. And that is not what I wanted to see. That edge is rotted. You can see when I put this probe in here how soft it is. Yep, it's good out here. I don't know why they wouldn't use marine grade plywood, or at least pressure treated. Well, folks, I'm not using it like this. I guess you could. You could let that dry out, rig it up, use it as is, because the main frame piece is okay, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put a new piece of plywood on it. I mean, basically the whole system is just a piece of plywood bolted to the cage with sides on it, so replacing the plywood is not going to be that hard. All of the mechanics, the release, all that stuff's built into the cage. Then the plywood's just bolted to it, so it's not going to be that hard to do. And I'm going to enhance those sides. I'm still going to, even though I get the new plywood, I'm going to go ahead and beef up those sides so that edge of that plywood there can't start getting soft again. So I have everything unbolted, or I have the cage unbolted from the plywood. I had to cut these out because they were spinning. So it's completely free now. And as a bonus, this back rail here, the same bolts come up through and hold this back rail on and then come through the frame. This frame's supposed to be slid forward just a little bit. So that's a good thing, because when I get my new plywood down, I put this back rail on, and then these bolt holes will align the entire rack to the new plywood. So I like that. Man, look at that. I mean, that's buried in there 1/4 of an inch. It seems like Cargo Glide would have put, a little piece of flat aluminum all the way across. I know it costs money, but we're going to find a solution for that. Make Cargo Glide great again. And this other side is rotted just as bad. All right, so I got the replacement plywood. It's pressure treated. And then I think I decided to go ahead and put a liner on it, just a bed liner on the actual wood, and then bolt everything down to that. That should be good enough. If it's not and stuff still slides around, then I'll put a rubber mat in here on top of that. I've never applied this stuff, but it seems straightforward. All right, I got the first coat of the liner on there. That is some nasty stuff. And when that dries, I'll put another coat of the textured on it. Maybe even 3 coats, I'm not sure yet. We'll see how that dries. And then getting a better look at the frame. I've been going over it. The frame's solid. No issues with it. These rollers here, I'm gonna get some lithium grease that I can shoot in there on the rollers. There's one here, over there. There's 2 up front on each side. Get them greased up, and then there's 2 in the back. One there and over there. This mechanism here is in good shape. I'm going to spray all that down. A little bit of rust there. But I was looking for a way to separate this top frame to be able just to take the bottom frame out to the truck and get it centered up, but there's no way to get this frame out. These back pins, roller pins here are welded in, so they're inside that channel. And there's no break in the channel on the top or bottom to get that frame out. And then the cap here, the front of the frame, it's all welded on. So that frame's just in there. I think what I'll do is get the new base done, get it mounted up, and then take the whole thing out to the truck. I'll be able to pull it out all the way so I can see, mark these holes here in the front and then these holes in the back. So we got the coating on there. It took the whole gallon. That's 3 coats. Looks pretty decent. Got everything greased up, all the ball bearings greased up best I could. I greased the track a little bit on both sides. Just about ready to start putting it together. I think I'll build it upside down. That'll help me line up all the holes. I know this looks like a lot of clamps, but I'm kind of building it backwards. And I have to hold the rails on all the way around because I'm going to go ahead and drill from the bottom here to get all my holes. And then I'm also holding these aluminum bars in place. Those are in addition to try to keep the sides from sagging. So I'll drill all the way through the bar here when I drill from the top. Can't have too many clamps. Just had a delivery while I was out here working. These were just delivered. That's the tie downs that go, well, I can't do it right now, but they'll slide in there. So I can tie stuff down with. And I got these, Amazon had them for like $11.50. I found them on Walmart.com for $10.50. And so, saved $1. All right, I skipped a few steps, but on video anyway. But it is done. This aluminum flat rail really helped the sides. I mean, they are rock solid now. Zero leaning. Now to get it in the truck. I couldn't find the plus nuts. Actually, I found them online, but I went to order them and it kicked me to a distributor. I got aggravated and just went online and bought these. This is a knockoff brand. They've got decent reviews. Stainless steel. Operates just like the plus nut. Comes with a step bit. So we'll see how that does. I was going to put a bracket on these corners, an L bracket, just to help with that lean, but I don't think I'm going to need it. I can do it later if I need it, but these sides are solid. I mean, there is near zero flex now on the sides. So now I've got to get it in there, get the holes marked, drill those out, and then that should be it. So I got the nut certs in, I got the end of it tied down, got the bolts in there. These, so once I had those in, I actually forgot because I can't get my nut certs in. So I went ahead and drilled. I had enough, this hole was big enough for me to get the 1/2-inch hole through that bar into the bed. And then I lifted the whole unit and then put the nut cert under here. So if my tool adds enough threads now to grab that nut cert, which I think it does. And it does. So that should work. I don't have two hands, so I'll show you how this works. You just hold it with a wrench there. Put this on top of it. Then you start tightening. It'll pull that plus nut up in there. All right, guys, so the bed slide is finally done. It's a few weeks later now since the last time I filmed, and I've been able to actually use the slide like I intended for it to be used. Here's my toolbox, and I've got it strapped down there. Really wouldn't have to, because this stuff is really tacky, but it's strapped down. Got a crate here to throw stuff in if I need to. And then I've just got some things back here that I always carried in the truck. Air compressor, antifreeze, just odds and ends. But it just stays back here. And it doesn't slide around at all. So this rhino liner or whatever it was we put down, it works very well. And I put a little handle here. I like the handle better. Yeah, guys, so $300, maybe another 150. Let's see, 300. Rhino liner was 100. Yeah, so 450. That's about it. About maybe 460 total, adding up the bolts and everything. But she is good as new to me. You know, I'm able, with it fully extended, I can reach all the way to the back. I can reach and get the crate. Makes a nice work surface here. These things are all over Marketplace. So if you find an old one like this one, maybe the wood is rotted, and you can see that the video is not that hard to rebuild. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Take care.